anything else. If there's some problem with that building or something, then that's what we have a code office in our laws for. That has nothing to do with this.
Right,
They could say there's no problem with this, and still that he could get stopped from putting it in.
And
But I don't think we're going to be against a new business.
if I can add, I mean, time really is of the essence. I really need a decision. I can't afford to wait till the next council meeting because, you know, I'm on a deadline for the liquor license, has to be transferred within so much time, and this has to happen before they'll even look at the application.
Brad, you can see where I'm coming from about the parking.
Well, I understand, Jim. I see what you're saying.
How long have you known about this, Brad?
What's that?
This application that you need today?
We just got the contract, I think, last week for the
No,
liquor
but
license.
how long have you known about doing this?
Oh, for a while, but
But, okay, you've known it for about a while. I'm just asking my fellow council people to give me some time, that's all. So I can at least look at it, see what we're doing.
But you missed the one part. He said, you just got the contract for the liquor license, am I correct?
that's right.
I heard that, Jim.
No, well, he can't come to the council before he got the contract signed that he was getting a liquor license. That's a moot point there.
It has to have the LID, it has to have the license number in the resolution. If I don't know that, there's no sense coming. I mean, personally, I think this is a real simple decision. Do you want to do business on Market Street or don't you? I mean, this building right now is in, it's,
I was in it probably 5 years ago, and it was bad then, so I'm sure it didn't get any better. So if nothing else, you bring the building up to code anyway.
right,
You
absolutely.
guys been in that lately? Mike, you probably haven't been in that since the gentleman
Yeah.
used to sell flowers in it, huh?
Yeah, number one.
The live music,
Right.
help me out.
Bands, DJ,
What,
anything, from acoustics to blues to rock and roll, you name
what did the permanent lounge play? And brought in all the trouble. What were they?
it. Hip hop. Well, that's kind of,
I think
it
there was
does
other
tend to bring an undesirable
That's
crowd.
what we're getting at. There was no hip hop,
We're not intending to play it.
so there's no hip hop.
Pass a resolution for no hip hop. Sorry.
I don't think it was the hip
I'm all
hop.
for it.
As long as this doesn't have
I think it was the hip hopper.
the things down the road. I'm not talking about, as long as we're not making a commitment and you're not gonna come back and say, well, these guys said it was all right, so I want to. But it's, that, well, my concern is if there's another tavern that wants to complain, they can still complain. They can still.
Oh, that's all part of the liquor control.
That's fine. That's
No,
But I mean, when you tell me I can have liquor there, you know, I can, provided the liquor control board, you know, you can't come back after the fact and say, well, we told you yes, but now we're telling you no.
Yeah,
No, we
no.
understand that.
No hip hop though.
Right. Have you been to the Route 61 yet?
No
You
hip hop.
gotta come down and check it out.
I heard lots of good
Very
things about it.
quality.
There's no hip hop there either, is there?
No, there's no hip hop.
I've been there either.
So there's not gonna be any hip hop here.
We have a mechanical bull Saturday.
Just don't go when the mechanical bull's there.
You have to go.
No.
I think I heard
Bad
that's
idea.
fun. No. But back to the hip hop. No hip
Well, the
hop.
money's there, though.
We don't want a trouble establishment or a nuisance bar. I will add, for the record, that we have no LCD violations in any of our establishments. We're not nuisance bars.
And when
We
you
don't
go,
intend to be.
when you go to record, then there's no hip hop.
I'm sure.
Say it.
Killing me.
Come on, Brad, for the benefit of the police department, make it easy for us, okay?
I'll make a motion that we,
With no hip hop.
Uh,
Does your motion include outdoor seating?
see, that's the other thing I don't know about.
Well, if it meets the requirements.
If it meets the requirements, okay. As long as it meets the requirements.
And no hip hop. Thank you, Brad.
Thank you.
That wasn't hard, was it?
I second that motion.
Shipman,
Yes.
Reichner,
Yes.
Henry,
Yes.
Eister, Persing.
Yes.
Thank you.
Thank you, and good luck.
No, appreciate it.
And make sure you see those guys back there, and this guy down here,
Oh,
get all
absolutely.
that new construction in
You
there.
got it.
That was tough, though.
I figured.
Brad,
That
I'll
was
do the
tough.
resolution tomorrow.
Okay, if you need any other info from me, just give me a call.
I did want to mention, you saw in the paper, Francis was nice enough to put an article in the paper with the Burger King and the Sunoco expansions, and we're looking past that. We're even looking at some neighborhood properties along there, Fifth and Arch Street, that aren't in good a shape, so we're working on that at the same time. But I think that'll be, everybody's gonna be happy, I believe, when that's done. Because again, it'll be a brand new, both buildings will be new, the Sunoco and both of them should be bigger and better. So So, and that's actually talking about this spring happening, so, you know, Dale's been talking, or Rick's been talking to him, and everybody has been pretty much, so we're looking forward to that. And again, it just shows the investment in our community, which is what we need and we want more of, so hopefully from this project, we'll go to another project. The only announcement I have is on January 31st is the last day for Christmas trees. So if you didn't get your tree, give Dale a call or let somebody know down there. And other than that, yes, ma'am.
Speaking of progress, what's going on with Calabunga?
I have no idea. Anybody know anything about that? Code office?
No,
Mike,
Mike,
you wanna make a comment?
you haven't heard anything about Calabungos or anything? Last night, somebody said March or something like that, that's the last thing I heard, so I don't know.
What seems to be the difficulty?
Don't have a clue.
They haven't come to the code office or anything?
Nope, they haven't come back and asked for anything, everything, as far as I know, with Lee is fine, but they just haven't, we have had no contact with them on their part. They haven't, I mean, we don't need anything from them as far as we're concerned.
So
They
as far
have
as the city's concerned, everything's up to code and everything's ready to go?
Everything, I'm
we don't
sure
know
there'll be a final inspection once before, by Lee, by, NEIC, but, since that's a commercial property,
But they haven't come to, correct me if I'm wrong, they haven't come to, for that inspection, so they must not be ready yet, or they came for inspection.
Because they were looking to open like October, November, and here we are almost February.
I never heard that, I don't know.
I think if the original thing, there was some kind of problem with the plans, and they switched architects twice, that's all I know.
And I heard a few
Good,
stories
check it
myself.
Right? Well, thank you everybody for coming, this meeting's adjourned.